I found something.
Volumes upon volumes. Can't imagine the vastness of knowledge recorded here.
What's this? I found something.
No, no, you, my brother, help me find it. There is little time. This is no time for pranks, my friend. The doctor's arrogance may end us all, and yet I see no sign one was ever here.
Her hands fanned furiously across the tomes, like a pianist's upon the keys.
A malignance more rotten than any I've known, brother. Now be silent. Your questions vex me, and I have no time for idle chatter.
She hushes you with an index finger held...
I can feel my source powers draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the void. I can feel my source powers draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of
Another
the void.
pyramid. How very useful.
The transparent artifact glimmers of its own accord, as if Your head perks. You know these words.
Connected as one. The past.
It's a crystal blade, seemingly separated from its hilt. It's clearly of a kind with the object you recovered from the Surrey tomb. The object repeats the words it
The hilt of a blade, I do believe. Clearly no ordinary blade.
The statue is even stranger. A shard of polished iron peaked. Looking closer, you notice the statue's even a triple-sized troll couldn't make the statue budge. The hymn twines around the effigy. Winged keeper, song doth bid you from stone to dust.
Like a charm. Must be one of those vaults.
From stone to dust, from stone to dust. From stone to dust, from stone to dust. The lever part of the lock mechanism seems to be missing. A presence accosts you. You hear its whispers.
Nothing. There's got to be more to it.
From stone to dust, from stone to dust. The spirit of a priest lifts his eye.
I watch the gate. Who goes there? I watch the gate. I watch the one who must be watched. I watch the one who should be dead but can only be chained. I watch the gate. You must leave. The one who must be chained will take your soul. Do not let it speak. Do not. I watch the gate.
It's not working. There's something to this I'm not seeing.
I watch the gate. Who goes there? You must leave. The one who must be chained will take you. No. You must leave. You must not speak to it. You must not speak to the one. Kill it if you can, but do not let it speak. I beseech you, do not let it speak.
A lizard on all fours lies chained in the pit.
Do you know who you are, God-woken? Do you know what you seek? I am you, but greater. I am God-woken, born to be divine. I will grant my powers to the God-woken.
Deep inside you, the word power wakens your god's desire, for power is what it wants. Desire rises to surround your heart, but its avarice is tinged.
These are chains of pure source. Not even the divine, the gods rest is. Show me the goodness of your heart, God-woken, and I will share my power. Take. The heart does not think. The heart decides. The good heart knows right from wrong. I know you. You are better than this. Show me the good.
The lizard closes her eyes, takes a deep breath, and begins.
I know who you are. I know what you want. I know your good heart.
With a jolt, she is repulsed. Where next?
I know who you are. I know what you want. You will not get it. I know the weakness of your heart. Leave me be. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know who you are. I know the weak. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know the weakness of your heart. I know the weakness of your heart. I know who you are. I know who you are. Do you?
The lizard closes her eyes.
I know who you are. I know what you want. I know your good heart. Come.
The chain snake.
I know who you are.
The pain as the.
Now. Then I shall teach your final lesson.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
I'll watch the gate.
The chill of the vault seems even colder for what you have just witnessed.
Better to kill a man on...
A dusty old chamber with a demon locked inside.
To lock away the problem is simple.
The flaming figure emits no heat. The hymned winged keeper from stone. The chains bind their captive. A trembling spirit...
What are you doing here? What do you want? One must not mean harm to do it. Please.
His hand shake.
As a priest, I had a patient. A dastardly demon held him in its grasp. The demon absorbed all his pain. I planned to torture the demon until it gave up its grip over the poor fellow. I began in earnest. But his cry... So I lied to the others. I told them there was no helping him. I told them better one soul damned than two. This demon gluts itself on pain. Only the utmost torture would draw... If you've the stomach for such an ungodly task, I won't keep you from it. We broke the lever for the door when we locked him inside, so that none would ever... It's the silver shaft that's missing. There's an anvil where silver...
The lever part of the lock...
Rubbish.
The great forge is black with... The Great Forge is black. The lever part of the lock
It's not working. There's something to this I'm not seeing.
You should go from here. This is no place for the living, My vigil is eternal. It won't see...
It's not working. There's something...
You should go from here. This is no... As the lever's fixed, you could... Perhaps you could extract him. I suppose. Be wary. This demon...
Look at you. Handsome. How would you believe Brother Calvin locked me up in here because he said I was possessed by a demon? Oh, he would be. Old Brother Noel. Maybe I was a little kooky back then. But you...
His mouth twists in an ugly snarl as he stutters.
You are here to free me, right?
The dwarf's face becomes calm, serene even. He looks into your eyes.
Well then, just destroy it. Nothing to it. You wouldn't leave me. Is that all you've got? Is it almost over? This close air. This bloody prison. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! You're not going to walk away, are you? Are you? Hey, come on. Don't act like I'm not here. This bloody prison. This bloody body.
The dwarf moves his jaw at odd angles.
Is it me?
His mouth tightens into...
Thank you so much. There's just one thing I can think of. Let me show you. I had a spot near the... Thank you.
You've done it. This piece, I thank you.
The chains bind their captive.
By the seven and all, I'm finally rid of that demon. Finally rid of that... This grave marker is an ancient grave marker. An ancient grave marker carved has faded away. It has faded away.
I've spotted something. I am not opposed to manual labor if circumstances require.
You might expect the stone figure was welcoming you. The hymn twinged from... The priest has scried the demon's lies. The spirit of a young robed man paces the chain.
Did my order send you? To cure the child?
The spirit falters.
I was hungry and thirsty for days. Then I rested. When I woke up next, I hoped I was delirious. Some form of demon seized her and nested inside her mind. We can find her here until a way to safety. She has no family that we know of. All she had was a pet cat. That poor girl's... Her cell is just over there. I can let... Are you sure you can help her? What are you going to do? Some of the best minds in Rivalon couldn't... But nobody else is coming to help, are they? I'll let you in, but promise me one thing. Whatever happens, take her away from this place. Far away. Please. I've waited a long time for this.
The spirit can't help but smile.
I knew you had good in you. The moment I take good care of her. Bring her somewhere peaceful.
Get away! Do you hear? I won't let anyone hurt my mistress anymore. Mistress saved me when I was a kitten. She took me in, fed me and kept me. I won't leave her side, not until she wakes. My heart stopped beating and my flesh fell away. No matter, I'm staying.
The tension...
Go on, I'll be watching.
The young girl lies still and silent in the center of the floor, bound by chains. The young girl lies... The young girl lies still and silent in the center of the floor, bound by... The young girl lies silently on the floor, eyes open and in the deepest black of the girl's pupils, something moves. A gossamer tendril. Her fingers seem to grip you ever so slightly. The girl's grip tightens. A flush of color spreads across her previously bloodless features. She's grown stronger, strong enough to move, perhaps. The girl's hand drops limply. Whatever strength she mustered has dissipated. The girl's grip tightens.
Wherever you take her, take care of her.
Ready to...
A moment passes, then
You speak my name. You know my torture. I can be free. My soul. Naivety. Stupidity. Call it what you want. I wish to put the source within me to good use. And demonology. I meant to summon an imp or two. Instead, I ended the roaring in my head. The craving for living flesh. Urges. Good gods, the urges to kill, to hurt. The stronger they be. And then, awake, on an isle I'd never been, encircled by faces I'd never... They fell. I watched my own hands slaughter them. I tried to resist, but I couldn't. And then a final roar. That was my last living memory. The demon may be gone, but its disease still infects my root. I've suffered. The Isle has suffered, but you can end it. The demon has gone, but I am still its slave. Yet you awakened me from nightmare with a single utterance, my name, and I'm grateful for that. How amazing. Remember this lesson when you leave Blood Moon Island. The demon blackens another. Speak its name, however, and you expose it. You weaken it. You'll know him when destroy it, and you free me to the Hall of Echoes. Now come closer. I'll say the demons.
The spirit's voice is a...
Adramalik. Brother in...
Back again, eh? As you...
Keeping it together, Reed?
Second time's a charm? Or have I asked too much of...
Try as he might.
Where did you hear that precisely? Never. Really? Well, perhaps that says more about the caliber of their intellect than anything else. Such a device would be a
The object quivers as Tarquin nears it, and hums a
Oh, very good. This, my friend, is the key.
He holds out his hand, expectantly.
Lovely. Now, if you'll excuse...
Tarquin turns away, but continues to mutter.
Shame I had to leave the stone garden behind. I feel so at home among the great...
The little girl doesn't acknowledge your presence. She remains... The little girl doesn't acknowledge...
How fares the hunt, my friend? Death fog obscures any approach. There is more than the mist. I also spotted a sloop further down the... That is to say, no living thing would survive. It is a place, rumor has it, he contained the demon and its blood spawn to the doomed shores. I met him once, during a swim.
He looks you up and down.
Aren't we all?
He smiles brightly.
You've done me proud. I know how twisted the paths can... But you know it's the darkest... The nature of my lesson, though, might be somewhat different. All life, after all, sustains itself by constant...
He waves a hand to the cage in demonstration.
The very same. For the sum of... Through demise, a chance of divinity. Are you ready? Then let us...
Jahan's incantations befog your mind. All of you is thumped, then all you hear, then all that is... silence.
That is all. Their sons have... You are very powerful already. A master of the source.
He hands you a book, hot to the touch. A sparkle with source.
My pleasure. And now that the lesson has ended, there is what you see. The demon, you might say, the advocate compared to his mother. The self-same tiger. Now don't you worry.
I have no intention of sending you after this arch. The one thing I would like you to do for me, though, is to return through the mist to the Isle of Blood and uncover there.
Jahan looks at you utterly flabbergasted, but soon an air of surrender.
Adramalik. You have to admire his cunning. To think that in his... Thank you, Godwoken. You must go your path, I mine, so that I may confront the... Please accept this token of... You have done me a great service. The time has come to serve you, if I can. Are you ready, Lohse?
Right. Really? Okay, yes. What? I'm ready. Totally.
I won't lie. This will be rough, Lohse. There is a great power in names. Just like Source is the language. With his name, we may... As for...
His dark eyes flash.
You must not disturb us. No.
He nods respectfully in return, then focuses...
Close your eyes.
Jahan takes Lohse's hands and begins inhaling slowly, deeply. Then they begin to hum in unison, a low rumbling. The humming grows louder and louder and...
Quiet! Adramalik!
Lohse suddenly lunges forward, her hands reaching for Jahan's throat. Lohse breaks free and lunges for Jahan again. He deftly dodges her.
Stay out of this!
Lohse's eyes are ink black, her skin corpse grey. Her chest heaves in rapid pulses.
Adramalik! Thousand-named nemesis.
This is none of your business, Jahan. How many...
Listen to me, demon. I know why you chose her. I know what it is you fear the most, and there...
Lohse's a good host, Jahan. We're...
Mashtuna Pathan Shdanelu. Kaumel Saravel...
He places a palm on Lohse's forehead.
You petulant would-be king.
Kaumel Saravel... Damarel.
Lohse's eyes roll back in her head. She groans, her face slack and lifeless, while her body racks with...
It's no use. It's too late. I failed her. The demon Lohse's soul is buried very deeply, deeper than ever before. Adramalik may never allow her to resurface again. She's lost, bewildered. She's fighting a battle for her life, for her very self. It's a battle she may yet win, even if only You must call her spirit back from the dark. Guide her into the light. Let your voice be the shepherd that leads the lamb.
She stirs, barely. Her eyes flutter open and dart around in a panic.
Hey, Chief.
Well done. Very well done indeed.
Only just.
I am truly sorry, Lohse, that I couldn't exorcise the demon, but do not You almost have to admire his cunning. To think that in his guise of Deva, to the city of Arx you must go. I will travel with you, if I may. I will meet you both there, and you'll yet be all, Lohse.
Hey. No, I'm not all right. It was like dying. I was all alone in the dark, in the deep, deep dark. And I suddenly knew as clear as day that I didn't exist, that no one would ever know me, and then... And then I heard your voice. I heard you calling, and I followed it. It was all I had in the darkness. It was the only thing I could find. Just you. What the hell do I do with that?
Tears stream down her cheeks. She steps forward and wraps her arms around you.
I'm not even a real person, you know. I've got this thing in me, and my chance of getting better is getting...
She holds onto you for a long moment before stepping away, wiping her face.
I'm damn lucky I met you, Chief.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
By the hazing of the shade, I'll kill your shining lights. I'll kill your shining venomous toad. I'd lick his back and say goodnight. I'd skin him all alive. Another world, another trouble? Trouble? Oh, baby, oh. Bubbling skin and burning knuckle. I'll kill your shining lights.
don't come visit your tongue, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
The beast tilts its head inquisitively. You feel a psychic push urging you to speak quickly.
Every fool act with honor, or be consumed.
You hear the scraping of talent.
You are un...
Into the dark with you.
Energy arcs into your fingertips, splintering across your emotions that are not yours. Wash across.